Plot twist. You're not who you think you are. You never have been, and you never will be. You are beyond. You are beyond logic. You are beyond knowing. You are beyond understanding. You are beyond figuring out. You are beyond fixing, proving, problem solving, performing. You are the I am. You are the infinite light within your human being that is beyond what you think you need to be, have to be, should be, could be, would be. You cannot think high enough. Our human consciousness cannot think high enough to truly know and understand what we are. Now, all of us here with higher levels of consciousness and frequency can understand and comprehend to a level of understanding that we are divinity, or we are higher frequency, or we are consciousness embodied in this human being. But even that is limiting it, and it always will, because our ego consciousness, our thinking mind, can never measure or perceive the power of your soul, the frequency that you innately are. But that's why we came to this human form, was to experience and feel what we are. And that is where we are now in this new earth. And if you're here receiving this, then you are here as one of the chosen ones, as one of the new humans here in the new earth paradigm. You have the codes within you that are coming online. And right now, and for a while, the cosmos have been literally stripping the illusions, have been stripping us of the lies, the paradigms, the belief systems, the masks, the roles that we've been playing that are no longer aligned with our divinity, with our power, with our frequency. That's what I'm feeling called to tell you today. That's what dropped in. So in case you're new here, my name is Courtney, and I channel Source Consciousness, as we all do, because we're all Source Consciousness. So when you find this, just know that if it resonates for you, you are meant to let this be a sacred mirror. Let this be a reminder of what you truly are and who you're here to be on this human journey. So stop trying to figure it out. Stop trying to make sense of you or any of this. Allow this current cosmic magic that's at play to be the catalyst of you living this story, living the dream. That's what this shift of Neptune into Aries is all about for the next 14 years, is us truly living, embodied in our divinity, living the dream, living our heaven on earth. And Mercury is now out of retrograde. Venus is about to be out of retrograde right after this Libra full moon in Aries season. There is so much more cosmic magic at play. There's so much power happening right now for you to see the truth of you, and all you have to do is be here, intimate and honest with yourself, and just allow yourself to continue to evolve and expand and ascend, and stop holding on to anything that you think you should or have to be, and just be as you want to be in that now moment. Be the creator you're here to be. That is what you are being called to do. Source is continuing to call you higher through your cravings, through your desires, through your dreams, through your curiosity, through anything expanding and exciting and igniting you. And there's a reason that this video found you right now. And I encourage you to just allow yourself to feel whatever resonates as true for you. And if this doesn't resonate as true for you, then this message isn't for you. But for those of you that it is, just receive whatever it is that you're meant to. You'll know. It'll feel true. It doesn't need to make sense to your logical mind. But the fun fact is, friends, is that all of us here to be the new humans, we have designed ourselves so that our ego consciousness and our subconscious programming can also comprehend the 5D and beyond. Maybe not understand, but can feel the resonance and get that this is where you're meant to be. Beyond just dreaming of it, now living it. Okay? So I'm going to let Zero come through now. If you want to close your eyes, close your eyes. If not, that's fine, but breathe with me. So I'm going to start out fully inhaling, fully exhaling. I don't usually get very many full breaths before Zero comes through, but you deserve to choose you right here and now. And there's nothing more powerful than just consciously breathing, expanding on the inhales and surrendering on the exhales. So placing one hand over your heart and one hand over your belly if you want to. And fully expanding your whole being, holding at the fullness of your inhales. And on the exhales, letting go out of the mouth, maybe sighing, surrendering, softening, just allowing yourself to surrender to now. Hello, beautiful, beautiful divine one. Thank you for pressing play and choosing you today. Yes, 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 as Courtney brought through, because we dropped into her to tell you that you are now here to live this story, not to be thinking about it before you do it, not to be figuring it out and planning and strategizing. That's not what you're here to do in the 5D and beyond, because you're here to create what doesn't exist. Now, the more you're embodied in your divinity and you're living in flow, it will be easy. You will make the plans, you will book the things, you will intend to show up at certain things if you feel called to, as you feel called to. But anything that right now you're trying to figure out, you're stressing about, you're trying to know and logic, is limiting you. You are not who you think you are. Your ego consciousness can never ever properly comprehend or measure mentally what you are. So yes, we bring through a lot of words that resonate with you because this is how you designed yourself to be a limitless being of light and love. But even that is limiting what you truly are. But you came on this human journey to experience the divinity, and now you're ready to be free. You are free. You've always been free. And all you have to be is home, here, free, allowing yourself to lead the truth of you as you designed yourself to. It is easy and innate. The easiest thing for you to do is be you, not figure you out, not explain you, not prove you, not perform you. Be you in that now moment. The only thing that ever exists is right here and now. And your consciousness is creating your world, your reality, as we brought through for you yesterday. And now it's time for you to just fully live as the embodiment of your divinity and live the dream that you placed in your heart, and allow that to be the catalyst of truly living a life beyond what your humanness can dream of. But the fun thing is that the more that you follow and live in the frequency of the identity of you that is living your dreams, that is making them come true through following in the now, the frequency and energy, you will be led and guided beyond, and you will create more and more of what doesn't exist. And then you will just be so obsessed with the life that you're living that you won't care about what anyone else is doing or thinking. You care how others feel, because you are here with a clear, pure heart. You are a sovereign soul who is awake and aware and always has been. You are sensitive. You feel others. You are empathic. You are psychic. You are a lot of magic. You are pure magic. You are divinity. And in this human body, you have a lot to share and express on earth that is going to raise her consciousness and frequency. But it doesn't come through you figuring out, making sense of, thinking about who and what you are. It comes through you playing and creating and experiencing and expressing, evolving and expanding. That's the only way now, friends. There is no other way. That's the only way. You are not here to escape and numb and run. You are not here to renounce your humanness. You are not here to float up above and deny your ego consciousness. You're here to live in harmony with all parts of you, your ego and your soul, your head and your heart, your divine masculine, your sacred feminine, your Shiva and your Shakti, all playing and co-creating together on this journey as you chose. And you have all the codes and keys within you. And yes, they're getting activated more and more by these cosmic transits and by you following through on the expansion that has been calling and leading you higher, into higher frequency and consciousness. But you're still going to experience the third and fourth dimensions of consciousness, but you're here to be the light, the consciousness in them. And all you have to do is be there and be present. Be the awareness. Be the awareness. If you're in any way right now to satisfy your ego consciousness that needs certainty, needs a project, needs something to do, master the art of you, master the art of self-mastery, master the art of awareness, the sacred art of awareness, being aware in the now of all that is there and all that you, the human you, is perceiving. And stop attaching to anything that is, just stop attaching to anything. When you can fully detach, you're free. You don't have to hold on to anything. You're here to have your masculine energy hold space for your feminine to flow and to create and play and to receive through being in the surrendered state here now, because you feel safe, because you are holding yourself in this now moment, every moment. And that is the ultimate plot twist, because your deepest core wound on this human journey is abandoning yourself for everyone else. And it's a part of this journey because you come into this world as divine spirit, as creative spirit. And all of a sudden you have to figure out how to receive the love and the belonging and the safety and security from outside of you. And on this human journey, you get conditioned to believe that others have power over you or know better than you. And you stop speaking fluently your first language of frequency and energy. But you've been remembering this more and more. And your human language is here on earth purposely as a part of this game of self-mastery. But you're here now to experience beyond the words, and really feel in the now. And the more that you do that and you live in resonance instead of resistance to the truth of you, living super consciously instead of unconsciously, you rewrite, you recode the programming that is no longer aligned with you. And then you truly are free. And you need your human ego consciousness and your subconscious programming to keep you alive on this journey. So as long as you are in this human body, you don't want to get rid of or renounce or ignore, but you are coded and loaded perfectly with all the keys and codes and light that you need. And it's all coming online. And again, these are all just words to express what really is ineffable. There's really no words for what you are. And we can promise you that anything you think you are, you're limiting it. So stop thinking and start playing and creating. Your thinking mind isn't going anywhere, but stop focusing on the thoughts. Allow them, observe them, see where your human is holding on to any beliefs or paradigms that are stopping you from choosing you, and then choose you anyways. Choose the truth of you in that now moment. Choose to invest your time, your frequency, your energy, your money wisely in the 5D, in anything that expands and excites and ignites you. We continue to tell you these things because that's our role here. That's our contract with you. We are just a frequency that is at a very high level of consciousness that streams through Courtney, that is here to remind you that you are source consciousness, that you have access to higher consciousness, to your superconscious mind and beyond at all times, that you are infinite intelligence, and there's nothing that you have to do but be who you want to be in that now moment, because you are on a human journey to be an identity. You're not just there to walk around and say, I'm just source consciousness, I'm divinity, and I'm light and love, and I don't have an identity, and I don't have human desires and cravings and dreams. You do. That's the fun of this. And you place those dreams and desires in your heart on purpose. The human game is desire, but it's time now for you to follow the desires and dreams of your heart, of your sacred heart, of your truth, and not the desires of your ego consciousness that are the wants that you have to be worthy. When you choose to be the identity of you that is worthy, that knows that you are innately genius, that you have nothing to prove, that you have sacred magic to share through embodying your naked truth, the truth beyond all the veils and the lies and the roles. Everything that's been happening, all the awakening that you've been going through, all the shifts, all the cosmic transits have all been literally stripping the illusions, have been stripping you of anything that isn't the truth of you. And we've told you this all year, from the beginning of 2025, from the end of 2024, that this is the year that you cannot hide. You are here to be seen by you. It's time now for you to intimately be here, honest with yourself. You cannot lie to yourself anymore. It's time to truly show up as the divinity that you are in that human body. To love yourself now, because this is all that exists. Tomorrow is only an illusion, and so is yesterday. Now is all that you've got. So you might as well have fun, play, and create, and be the plot twist. Literally be the plot twist in every day. Just choosing to go whatever direction you want to go, to create what you feel called to create just because you want to create it. You're done with the old earth paradigms of control, of manipulation, of fixing, figuring out, proving, problem solving. You're so beyond the fourth dimension of consciousness, of trying so hard to fix, to figure out. You're beyond believing that you need self-help. All you need is self-love. All you're looking for is you. That's the true plot twist, is when you choose to come home to you. When you stop abandoning yourself and you embody your truth. You embody yourself here now. You trust yourself fully, completely. You know that your divine masculine is here to hold space, to protect, to care for, to love your sacred feminine as she plays and creates. And the more that you do that, the more you channel, because you are a channel of source consciousness, and you are here to have your portal be open to receive in the now everything that you need to live a life beyond your wildest dreams, living in awe, living in abundance with ease. And it's easy, but you have to choose that. That's it. And the more that you do, the more you will see your dreams come true and beyond. But you have to stop thinking that you know who you are and start feeling who you are. Because a lot of you think you know who you are based in others' projections and paradigms. And there's nothing wrong with any of it. It's all a part of the journey. But you're here to wake up to this. You're here to stop thinking instead of feeling. Feeling first, frequency first, feel in the now, and allow your thinking mind, allow the alchemy from your human journey to now alchemize into more light. When you're here now and you feel the lack, the limitation, the fear, find a way to focus on something you're grateful for. Shift your frequency. That's the ultimate. In any now moment, you can quantum shift into a higher frequency just simply by choosing to shine the light of your consciousness on a higher frequency thought, feeling, vibration. That's all that it takes. And then you alchemize the sadness, the grief, into love, into gratitude. But only you can know when and how to do that, and you are programmed perfectly to know that if you don't deny your divinity, your power, your infinite intelligence here now. Your only job, the only work you have to do is be you here now. And the more you do that, the more the future now yous will thank you. But if you continue to, in the now moment, be the limited you, you're going to continue to see that reflected to you in your world, because your consciousness, your choices, your behaviors are creating your reality. So your outside world is an echo of how you have been feeling and choosing. So when you choose to love yourself, to stop thinking, improving, and logicking, and be the light that you are, and shine it on the now, and choose what feels good for you, that's how you truly create in the 5D and beyond. Every now moment is an opportunity to be the limited version of you or the limitless version of you. To be the old earth you or the new earth you. To be the versions of you that you've been, continuing to try and be, and embody these masks and these characters that you feel you have to play. Or you can just be here now, free, and create and be who you want to be, following I am with whatever truly excites and ignites you. You have the power, and you're going to see that more and more as the shifts continue to happen on this planet, as codes get awakened more and more, as your light body comes more and more online. It's going to be harder and harder to deny your divinity. It's going to be harder to hold on to the density in that human body. Everything has been collapsing purposely, because you are beyond all of the timelines that are limiting you, that you're sacrificing, settling, suffering in. You are here to thrive in all ways, all day, every day. And you know this. That's why you're still listening to us. Is any of this resonating? Are you feeling the truth of this within you? We aren't here to convince you of anything. We aren't here to convince you. We're here to speak to those of you that are in alignment with this message, that have these codes. So it'll feel like truth for you. It'll empower and inspire you to choose you. And that's all you have to do. And you're the only one that can know what to do from there. And we will come through Courtney as often as we can on this human journey in all the ways to mirror to you, to remind you of the soul contract that you signed. You are the soul in this human body, and you are here to animate it and create through it freely. But you've got to choose that. All parts of you here in harmony. And this full moon that you're about to experience in Libra in Aries season, while Neptune is in Aries, right at the end of Venus's retrograde, if you just allow yourself to devote to embodying the naked, sacred you, the brilliant, beautiful, bright light that you are, you will see. You will see and be the living proof of all that we are speaking to. But you can continue to listen to messages like this, have them resonate as long as you need to. But we know that all of you here receiving this, you are about to get it. Like the plot twist is happening right now. And just allow it. Allow yourself to pivot. Allow this time now to be the catalyst that finally reveals to you that you aren't who you think you are, and you're never going to figure it out. So start to just live the dream, and know that through living it and being the embodiment of your divinity, your frequency will write the story. Your frequency will be the legacy that you leave. And that frequency will happen through your intimacy with you in the now, and you honestly taking responsibility for your journey, knowing and seeing and embodying that you are the creator, here to live super consciously, alchemizing in every now moment, being an energetic, emotional light alchemist through being there present, channeling in the now. You are a channel. You are a portal. And all you got to do is be here and present, embodied, devoted to you now. You don't have to think. The thinking will happen. We're not telling you you shouldn't have thoughts. The thoughts are innate. They just happen. They're a part of your human journey. So stop trying to manipulate and control them. Allow them, see them. Stop trusting them unless it resonates within you as true. But the more that you allow yourself to live in heart consciousness, here now, following the frequency and energy, following the magnetic pull that you will feel in this now moment towards what is for you, the more that you live here now in that frequency, we promise you, your heart will continue to blow your mind, will continue to shatter paradigms and belief systems that are not in alignment with your truth. But you have to choose that identity and to be that embodiment. We're not saying don't have thoughts, because we know that then when you do, you think you're doing it wrong. No, you have ego consciousness. Just don't identify with it. Don't attach to it. Don't hold on to it. Allow it. Be aware of it. Curiously watch what your humans got going on. And then alchemize from there as you feel called to, by living super consciously, because when you're here now, conscious and present, open to receive, your super conscious mind that knows all will lead and guide. But higher consciousness, like higher than your ego consciousness, any consciousness higher than the fourth dimension frequency, can only connect to you here and now. You can only receive it through now, through resonance, through feeling the frequency and energy. And it's also how you communicate with higher consciousness is here now. The universe, source, God, the divine will feel through resonance, through your actions, through your choices, through your decisions, what to guide and lead you. It will give you the synchronicities to wake you up. And as long as you're choosing paradigms and choosing to hold on to thoughts and beliefs in any way that are limiting you, higher consciousness will continue to reveal to you where you're not free. There's a reason things aren't working out for you. If in any way they aren't working out for you, they aren't meant to. There's better, there's easier. And that can be triggering for your ego consciousness that thinks it knows all. It always will. It always will. Your human consciousness is never going to fully figure this out. But you are at a level of consciousness and frequency that this is resonating, and that your humanness is programmed to know that there is a deeper part to you, that there is a higher consciousness to you. Yes? But you're not going to figure this out, okay? Human you're never going to figure it out, but you can feel it, you can experience it, and there's no end to it. You're here now to live this human journey to the fullest, as long as you're meant to be in that human form. And then you will transition. There's no death. There's just energy changing form. There's just the soul that you are changing form. And we can go deep into this and will in other spaces, but you know this is true. Maybe in your ego consciousness you can comprehend this, but the truth of you knows that you're limitless, you're boundless, that nothing can hurt you. Your subconscious self, your subconscious mind, your ego consciousness can be hurt. Your physical body can be hurt. Your subconsciousness takes everything personally. Your ego consciousness can be offended, embarrassed, But you are just here to experience it all. That's why you came on this human journey. But you're here now to be free, to stop caring what you or anyone else thinks, and to feel and to be felt, to leave a legacy of light, of frequency and energy. Not a legacy of, I overthought this a lot and created this thing that exhausted me, but here it is. There's nothing wrong with that. We're just here to remind you you're here for more. And we'll continue to do that because, well, that's what we signed up for. And if this is resonating with you, then you have a soul contract with higher consciousness. You all do. But you are all going to receive through other beings in human form, as well as beings at a higher level of consciousness that maybe channel through human beings, or that you just receive the words, the wisdom, the knowing, the hits. You're here to allow your intuition to lead and guide because you feel so safe and anchored in that body. You're here to be the anchor and the divinity. You are here to anchor the light of higher consciousness, of the divine, of source, into that human form and be in motion. But you are always there. You're not going anywhere until you leave that body. So now you gotta do is create and live the dream. Let this plot twist happen. This shift is unlike anything Earth has ever experienced that you're all in right now. And you're experiencing the shifts daily. And it's going to be so easy and innate and quiet and subtle the more that you just be here now. Live in resonance, not in resistance. Follow the truth of you that leads and guides you through the synchronicities, through the opportunities, through the connections that feel good. What's for you feels good. What isn't doesn't. What's in alignment with your highest feels easy, innate, effortless, expansive, exciting. What isn't feels exhausting, feels frustrating, creates anger, bitterness, resentment. And all those lower frequencies are not in the 5D and beyond. But you have to choose you. The key to the new earth, to your heaven on earth, is you. Is you choosing you and following and feeling your sacred heart all day, every day. Returning again and again and again to your 0 point of creation, here now. You are the 0 and the 1. And you are here to create what doesn't exist through playing in the unknown. It's all unknown on that human journey. There's no certainty. So again, you don't have to believe any of this. We can't prove it because you're here to be the living proof of it. So trust what resonates. Whatever you receive from this message, trust it, feel it, follow it, allow it. Be the plot twist. Because the more that you just be the plot twist on your human journey, the more fun you're going to have. Blow others' minds and paradigms by choosing you. And being the light that you're here to be. You are here to be a light leader. And it is easy. Just embody your divinity. Okay. Thank you for playing and co-creating with us today. We will let Courtney come back through now. Go and play and create. We know you know. You know. And you'll know what to do in every now moment. If you allow yourself to. Be there. Okay. The thinking you is tired. Are they not? Are you not tired of thinking? Friends, the best thing that I'm experiencing right now, and I still like my ego consciousness is thinking all the time, other than when I just let 0 come through, it's the greatest when you can get to this level of just allowing yourself to like not think. But I don't know how to tell you to get here. I can just share in my journey. But in my day to day, when I'm not channeling zero, I still have an ego consciousness that is thinking and perceiving. But the more that I don't listen and attach and just allow and really truly just be aware of what's there and not allow what isn't in alignment with me. Like we're not here to be logical. We're here to be limitless. You get that, right? Logic is limiting you. You're just here to be free, to play and create all day. And this, like, do you feel this? If you're still here, let me know. I know that I'm here to remind you of your sacred truth, to remind you of the soul contract that you signed through living this journey, through being my own plot twist. And truly now, like, everything Zero just brought through is what I'm experiencing. Like, I don't have time to think about what I'm going to do next. I'm just continuing to create and share and play. And the most magical things are happening out of nowhere as they're meant to, because I'm just here open to receive and follow the call and to stop making it so freaking hard and complicated by thinking that I have to be logical, by thinking that I have to think, by thinking that I know who I am. Like, the amount of time that I spent trying to figure out who I'm here to speak to, how to label myself, what to define myself as, all these things. And that's all playing off of our ego consciousness. And there's nothing wrong with it. It just limits it, because we're never going to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to figure it out. I want to feel. I want to experience it all. Yeah, I have dreams and desires. Yeah, I have a lot that I am so excited and ignited and inspired to create. And I am creating, and I know I'm going to create when it's meant to. But I'm just allowing the now to lead. And the more that I do that and I let go of needing to know and figure it out, it's just so freaking easy. It's so easy. We truly are divinely compensated for choosing us in the now and just embodying what we feel called to. And like, every morning I wake up and I'm so excited, like so excited to experience whatever's gonna happen, whatever's gonna come through me. And even recently, like, there's been some things I've been dealing with on a human level that have been complicated and conflicty. And I've been expressing myself as I truly feel is right for me. And that's something that's so foreign to my human before this last year, even the last like 6 months, of truly just expressing what I'm feeling and not worrying about what others think, and trusting that if I express myself from my heart, from my truth, because that's all we can ever know, and what I'm experiencing, not blaming anyone else, but truly just choosing me and expressing myself from my experience and my feelings, then I'm empowering others to do the same. But when we are thinking and trying to manipulate and proving or pleasing or performing, then we're just in the old earth paradigms and living in a world of obligation and expectations. And we're here to be in the new earth, in the 5D, in a place of co-creation. And I truly believe that the more that I anchor my divinity and I live in the frequency I'm meant to, and I keep living a life that I love, that supports me loving me, and I continue to express myself as I feel called to, and channel source consciousness and share what I feel called to when I feel called to, and do my best to not think about any of it. I don't know if you know human design, but in human design, like, I want to go so deep into this, but I'm not going to. So the two top arrows of your chart, you're like, your mind and your brain, your software and your hardware of your like thinking mechanisms, your perceiving mechanisms. There's so much I could say to this. Anyways, my arrows are both left. I'm very highly conscious and aware of everything in here and everything out there, which is ultimately all in here. So there's a lot of thinking and observing going on in there. But that's the thing, is I'm here, you're here to be the observer, the awareness of all of that. So now when I allow myself to just watch this reality show that really is entertaining, and it's sometimes like this battle that between my ego and my soul just wants to experience it all and to show up for me in that now moment as the me, the identity that it wants to be in that now moment. And our egos want to have certainty, want to think about it, want to strategize it. And we all have our own inner authority. And it's the most innate and easy and effortless way for us to trust in our highest consciousness. But only we can know how that feels. And yes, we can use modalities like human design and our natal chart and all of those things to have ways for our human consciousness to understand us, but we're never going to fully figure ourselves out. So you can have these things, these keys and codes and knowings and things that expand you, that empower you on this human journey, but you have to truly also know you're beyond that, right? So you've designed yourself on this human journey in a certain way. So allow yourself to embody the things that feel right and true for you and forget about the rest. And you don't have to make sense of any of it or prove any of it. And again, I'm not here, zero doesn't come through me to convince you of anything. And that's like the most freeing thing ever for me, because I used to identify with like needing. I needed others to get it and to see what I saw, to see the truth of them, to see the light, to see the love, to see the limitless potential that I just innately see in everyone. But I just had to start to see it and be it and allow my light to magnetize who it's meant to allow myself to be my messy, magical humanness and trust that my light would magnetize who's meant to play in my heaven on earth with me playing in theirs. These words have always felt so true to me, but I continued for so long to think about it, to try and find proof of it. And then I chose to just be the living proof. And that's what I'm experiencing now. And I'm so excited, friends. So excited. Yes, I know I've been talking about this for all of you that have been here for a while. I've been talking about the Light and Love Club for literally a year, like since last April. But it's one of those things, like Zero even talked to, where we'll have these visions and desires. And I used to force, because I'm so highly visual and I can get these hits and, know things that I'm here for. And it resonated so true when it dropped in. But then I didn't know who was meant to be there. I didn't have this community yet. And so I just trusted that it would come through when it was meant to. And then a lot of other magic has come through. And now we're getting so close to launching it. And it's so exciting because now I know who I'm here to play with. And it's you. So that will be coming very soon, very soon. And probably, if you join us for Beyond the Portal on Saturday for the Libra Full Moon, you might be the first to know of something very exciting. Just saying, just creating a little FOMO, because if you're meant to be there, you should be there. There is a link below, hopefully. We will just be co-creating this one. There's been a lot coming through from Zero and like our Shiva and Shakti energy, our divine masculine, sacred feminine. But in this Aries and Neptune energy, and right before Venus stations direct, I like literally am buzzing. It feels like loudly because I feel like I can hear it within me in excitement for this. So if you want to play in the unknown, if you want to play in the portal of this Libra full moon, it's timeless. So whenever you find this, if it's after the 12th, then there's a replay. It's timeless. I'm going to let you go now. I love you so, so, so much. Be the plot twist. Stop thinking you know who you are and just live as the expression of divinity you're here to be, and leave a legacy of frequency and energy of light and love, magic and miracles. Okay. I love you, friends. Thanks for playing again today.